to the Kyle Gambit. A quick game here.
What a reroll! What a play! Oh my god!
Rose is taking possession, trying to get to the corner. Oh, a pig play! Oh my god! They're just styling on him!
Oh my god! He takes one. What? Dude, we won it!
I said that. Oh my god. Shooting each other. It is going down to the last man in. Boom. Team 13 takes the win.
A couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. To them I be big in the game.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oops.
We're back. I am Reed, otherwise known as Game Gato.
And I'm Isaac, otherwise known as Fortuity.
And today we got some League of Legends for you.
Yeah.
Colorado College is going to be playing, I believe, USC.
Yep.
So that's going to be pretty fire. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Colorado College currently undefeated in their season.
They lost last game. Or
Did they?
Last weekend, yeah.
Did they lose a game? Or like the
they
match?
They lost overall. They
Oh.
lost 2 out of the 3.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Must be. Anyways, that's unfortunate. But they're going to bounce back today. At least
Yeah,
that's the hope.
definitely.
That's the hope. We're going to be commentating. I'm very excited. You know, there's talked about the Atacon last time I was on here. They recently nerfed that, I believe, to where it's not nearly as busted as it was. A little bit of changes in, I believe, the ADC changes. Like you can, the attack speed cap got increased from 2 to 2.5, something like that. But yeah, no, I'm excited. It's gonna be good. And tomorrow we got the Super Bowl, so that's even more. Kiko Buff says Bengal 521. That's right, Kiko Buff gonna be hopping in on the.
Isaac, I think you're tired. It was Bengal 521 who said Kiko Buff, not the other way around.
What did I say?
You said Kiko Buff said Bengal 521.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry. In fact, you know, Reed, thank you for saying that. I am a little bit tired right now, as Reed knows, but you guys don't. I just woke up from about an hour and a half long nap. Very nice nap, you know. It's one of those ones you sort of just you're sitting on the couch, and then you just feel like you need to take a nap. So you just lie over right there. You don't go back to your bed or anything like that. And you wake up and you're like, a little bit of lack of sense of awareness around you, but you know it's hopefully I'll be able to lock in by the time the game actually begins. At least that's the hope. Looks like we're going to need the readies are coming out from Diablo Blade God. Okay, so and we are going to be getting the spectator link for the draft right here, which I'm quite pumped for.
Okay.
I know that I'm curious to see what they've cooked up. I remember Kiko Buff absolutely was inting last time. Just do Firefox. Just do Firefox. Or yeah, this works too, I guess. But yeah, okay. So the Yone ban coming out immediately here from the side of SMC Gold. I don't know if that's right or not. But
I can go confirm that with the.
it's not important. We'll when we on the downtime before the game starts, we can get that. Our information may be wrong. Their information may be wrong. You know.
Oh, and a Hecarim ban from CC, followed by a
Cho'Gath ban.
Yeah,
I think Max, otherwise known as Snowy Turtley, obviously known for the Cho'Gath.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pretty solid one, as well as Cinnamon Swirl being known for the Yone. So classic 2 bans right there. Really good targets on the side of Colorado College. Hecarim though, and Viego.
I guess maybe CC's doing some target bans towards the jungle for because you know God knows Kiko Buff needs the help.
God knows. A little Skarner band coming out there from SMC Gold.
Makes sense.
Not entirely sure if Skarner is as busted as they were before, but still a very, very strong champion. Just in general, you know, being able to get these super creative gank routes, you know, the lockdown, the CC ability is
Ooh, there's a Mel.
unmatched. Mel first pick. That I do not actually agree with that. I think that is a bad first pick. Mel gets countered hard by like let's say you pick Nautilus, right? And you reflect the hook.
Oh, and we get an Ambessa pick.
Ambessa is a good pick.
Wow.
I like Ambessa. Ambessa is solid. But like going back to the Nautilus thing, well, assuming this is played support, but it could be played mid. But I assume there's other counters in mid too. Leona is also a really good one because if Mel flips it, Mel still gets drawn back. Like you still connect. Like the ability still hits. Just instead of Leona going to you, Mel comes to Leona.
That's really funny because isn't she like an enchanter?
Yes,
or
exactly.
like a mage?
Exactly, which is
So-
why it's like your whole idea of countering like these spells just gets completely shut down by these. There's a really funny interaction. Karthus insta-lock. I mean, look at that. Kiko buff known for their Karthus.
We got a lot of very strong picks. I mean, Ambessa, Karthus.
Cassante.
Yeah, I mean, Cassante and Wukong. Cassante is definitely going top lane. Wukong definitely going jungle.
I have seen Cassante mid before, but that was a while ago. B, like I think Cassante is just generally better in the top lane here. MF ban coming out. Don't dislike that. MF is it would be a little bit weird in this comp just because like you don't have much. I don't know if there was like a Malphite or something.
I mean,
I
I
might
think
like
you
the
know with
wombo
Wukong
combo
and
a little bit
Cassante,
more.
I mean that's a pretty strong front line.
That's true.
Wukong has strong CC.
Are you going? Do you think they're going to be going crit or lethality MF? I guess is the big question.
Well, I mean,
when trying
MF
to
got
evaluate
banned,
those
so
things. Yeah, or I apologize. Were it not to be banned, do you think they would be going crit or
probably.
lethality?
I don't know enough about current builds to really answer that question.
Fair
to be
enough.
honest.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can get behind that.
Looks like we're just seeing two very targeted ADC bans.
Lucian, MF, Varus, Jinx is not horrible.
Yeah.
It sort of leaves us with like what Ezreal,
Caitlyn.
Caitlin's very strong right now.
Yeah.
I actually would like Caitlyn with Leona.
Definitely. That'll be a very aggressive like bully lane.
Yeah. And especially into like Mel, I think that has a very strong kill potential. TK. So this, let's see. Let me think
Can't
about
bench
this.
the Kench.
So Karthus, I guess, could be being played bot.
There's potential.
Darius. Now there's the pick right there. You know, even in that the opening montage you right there, you saw that Cloud just top laner, very very experienced on that. Darius knows how to turn plays on their head at a moment's notice. So I do definitely like this. I'm excited to see what exactly comes out of this.
Yeah, I mean, I like this kind of like fake out because it looks like Darius is definitely being played top, Ambessa jungle, and then Karthus ADC.
That
or
could be
APC.
something. That like, yeah, I'm like.
Oh, and it looks like we may be seeing a Mel APC.
I think that's the only thing that makes sense here if they do go Galio.
Yeah, I mean the Galio could be a fake out. We'll have to see, but yeah.
I do like Mel APC just a little bit better than support, because I feel like Mel needs to have a lot of ability power to actually get things done. It's not like she really has a good poke without that. Like, yes, she'll like tickle him a little bit.
Nivea.
And there is some.
I've played a fair amount of Nivea actually.
Okay, what do you think about this pick?
It's a control mage. Definitely rounds out the team in terms of. I mean, Karthus can definitely deal a ton of damage, but doesn't have a lot of team utility. And Nivea has a ton of team utility with her slow, her one-of-a-kind wall.
Yeah.
Well, also, and she has a stun as well, also dealing a ton of damage. Although she does scale. And I mean, into Galio, I think she can do pretty well at just like distancing herself.
What is this like? Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
that's assuming that Anivia is going mid because I don't think she
I
can
actually
really.
have no idea what's going where here.
Yeah,
Like, looking at this now, that Anivia, like I've seen Anivia. What do you know about Heartsteel Anivia top?
I've heard of the concept.
Okay, so it's being played in LCK right now, actually, and it's a somewhat of a pick. And again, like, where does the Darius go at that point? What the heck? Like, okay, all right. What Ziggs says? Claritz in chat. That's right. Ziggs is busted. Mel is not. Mel is just a weaker version of Ziggs, in my opinion.
Ziggs is a lot of fun.
Oh, I'll do what I can. Sub me in next game. We'll see what we can. We'll see what we can do. Ziggs right here would go crazy.
You know, some Ian too. I'd love to play some League of Legends. Is Corki ADC still any good?
Oh yeah. Corki is very good. Very very good. Corki Draven, Ezreal. Ashe has fallen off a little bit in the meta. Caitlyn's still all right. Jinx is good. Varus just always stays good. But yeah. Anyways, let's see. So on the side of SMC goal, I think you're right. We are going to be getting a Mel APC here. Xante top, Wukong jungle, Galio mid, Alistar support. Right. So Leona has to go support here. Wow, these streamers seem really cool. Thank you, Swees. We appreciate that. We like to think that we're somewhat cool, and we are having a great time. Watching some League of Legends on this fine Saturday. A little bit colder today than it was yesterday, so more of an excuse to stay inside, which is always a plus. Always a plus. Let's see. We've got Darius has to be. Surely Darius is top. Surely Darius is top.
You could Darius is playable jungle. I will say the interactions exist,
That's
deal
bold.
more damage to jungle monsters, but realistically speaking, it's Kiko Buffs we're talking about. I don't think it's playing Darius jungle. I think they saw the open Darius and they took it for I'm a WAP doggy. I think it's just that simple.
Anivia bot lane. Wow, very 275 IQ. So
I don't actually know if Anivia is playable bot lane.
I've seen it before. There's some weird stuff you can do with Poppy Anivia.
Yeah.
So you put up the wall and then the Poppy charges right into the wall. And
Yeah. No, there's definitely some cool terrain stuff that you can do. This is the Colorado College League of Legends team that you're talking about.
Known for their ingenious.
Yeah, they like to just honestly they like to screw around in Champ Select.
Dude, there's some memers.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
They oftentimes will request they'll pick the wrong character because they like to hover the wrong character until last second.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I guess we'll see. So back to the discussion here. We think that Karthus is going jungle. We think that Ambessa is going top. Is there anything else?
No. I think Ambessa is going jungle. Karthus APC, Anivia mid, Darius top, Leona support.
Okay.
It's bold, but I've seen some Ambessa jungles in my games before.
Yeah, I'm getting dizzy just looking at this whole thing. This is absurd.
It is pretty crazy. We got 2 top laners and 2 mages, and I don't know. I don't know. I also don't know what's going on in the lobby. They're just taking forever.
Their sweet time.
Yep. Yeah. That's what the League of Legends team does. 17 minutes after the game was supposed to start.
It's a mental diff.
I see. Yeah.
You gotta be aware of that. Me personally, if somebody shows up so how's it going, boys? Pretty solid. Diablo Blade. I'm not sure if you're in the chat or not, but we playing chess. Any update on the ADC?
Oh yes. SMC Gold / USC is waiting on their ADC. So I guess Kiko Buffs and the gang they're playing chess.
What's your favorite type of chess?
FPS chess.
FPS chess. Never played FPS chess. Good?
I've never played it either. It just looks really fun.
Yeah. What other reason do you need at the end of the day?
Yeah, exactly.
Me personally, I would say a fan of losers chess, where the goal is you have to, if one of your pieces is in a position to be taken, your opponent has to take it. The goal is to lose your king as quickly as possible.
Wow, that's definitely very interesting.
I was goated at that. Back in the day.
Nice.
Yep.
Isaac, have you played any of the Monster Hunter Wilds beta tests?
Show me. Sell. I apologize. I was a little bit of a lisp there.
Well, there's not too much content, but I don't know if you played Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Rise.
I've played Dauntless.
Dauntless.
You know what that is?
Yeah, didn't it? Yeah, I know what it is. Didn't it get the end of service or no?
No, I think that was well, maybe recently, but
it's very similar. There's more weapon varieties, and other than that, I don't know. It's known for its its art style is very it's more leaning into the photorealistic side of things, and I don't know. If you just like hunting big monsters with, like small weapons
Okay.
or big weapons,
What if I was gonna say, what if I like hunting small monsters with big weapons?
well, you can
Is
definitely
this
do
my
that.
game? What about
Yeah.
medium-sized monsters with like
Yeah,
gigantic
there's
weapons?
monsters of all sizes.
Wow.
Some of the smallest monsters are actually some of the scariest. There's this one monster called the Rajang, who's like a monkey with like horns.
A monkey.
And the monkey with horns just kind of powers up and then unleashes like kamehamehas at you once it gets really angry. Except it's like it's breathing this like golden fire. It's very scary, and it's also, since it's a monkey, it's very athletic, and it'll like suplex you. It's pretty crazy.
That's wild.
But yeah, I would recommend it to all of our viewers and to Isaac. It's currently free.
Free to play.
Yeah, well, this weekend there's a free beta test. Next weekend there's also a free beta test, and the week after that
Is when the game actually goes live.
Oh wow. That
So-
would be fun.
yeah, I mean, what you can do in the beta test is just try out the different weapons and try hunting a couple monsters just for fun. Normally,
it's like an aperitivo, you know.
I don't know. That's
It's an appetizer.
oh, I see. Going with some Colorado College International Learning.
Yes, Italian.
Ooh, very good.
Italiano,
Very
as
good.
they say in Italy, or Italiana. We don't discriminate based on gender.
Oh, I think let me switch scoreboard, since I think we are playing red side.
That sounds right. That sounds right. The Garen bit. So Garen actually is really busted right now.
Really?
I really didn't expect that. But at the same time, like, there's something about Garen that I just like. The whole concept, like, big man swings sword very quickly. You know, like there's not much going on. You know, like you can sort of just.
That's a Carthage jungle. Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's
so they
probably
are playing a Nivea bot.
They have to be. They can't play Ambessa bot, right?
They have to play on Bessa mid. I'm pretty sure they have to play on Bessa mid.
I mean, Colorado College is keeping us in suspense right now. Holy moly.
Yeah, I mean on the side of USC, like, I suppose that's like yeah, okay, on Bessa mid. I suppose that like everything looks how it's supposed to, I guess, but. I mean, unless we're seeing an Alistair ADC for whatever reason. I have seen crazier things, you know, my ranked games,
Yeah.
any indication. Man, I had some tough ranked games the other day. It was really unfortunate.
In terms of the Apex team, I recently hit plat for
Nice.
the season, which ends in like it's like a week, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you follow Apex Legends at all?
I played a little bit. I can recognize good gameplay, but me personally, myself, I suck at the game.
I see.
I suck at all first-person shooters, actually. Third-person shooters, first-person shooters, Fortnite, Overwatch,
So any
team-based, tactical, all of them.
Gotcha. Good to know. Good
Yep.
to know.
Everything else, I'm decent at.
Come on.
Shooters,
The worst
tough.
that could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is an Anivia APC.
You know, I'm curious how this is gonna go. I haven't seen a Nivea APC in a very long time.
This is so like.
275
would-
IQ.
I wish they would have taken like very 275 IQ. Thank you, Sweesk. I wish they picked Poppy with it, but all right. But what value does the Mel actually get out of reflecting anything here? The only thing that they can reflect.
Is
I mean, okay, yeah, you could reflect Karthus Q. Actually, maybe Karthus R.
Yeah, actually, and
That's
you
probably
can
busted.
reflect Anivia Q, which is her like stun.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, I think Leona Anivia has a lot of very hard CC. Since if Leona can lock you down, that you're gonna get rooted, stunned by Leona, then stunned by Anivia, then walled and Anivia ulted, which is just a very, very terrifying combo. The one thing is that since you're playing Anivia bot lane,
When Nivea ult good into Mel,
yeah, but I don't think she can reflect that because it's like a field that.
then wall.
Yeah.
But what about the W? That's my question. Or
That-
like,
well, that's the wall.
or no, the my bad. What about Mel's like reflect with Karthus? I would think that would be pretty busted.
Is Karthus all the projectile though?
That's a good question.
I don't- I mean, I don't
does
think it
get stopped
is.
by spell shield though.
It's definitely a spell, but I don't think it's a projectile. It doesn't get. I don't think Yasuo can win wall it.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Had not considered that. I didn't realize Swiss played League.
Me neither.
There you have it.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. League of Legends is
Yep.
not.
Welcome to the.
Welcome to hell.
Yep. It's not putting it lightly. It's not There's some gold. There's some nuggets in here. Nuggets of awesomeness. There. for
Sorry,
anybody-
sorry everyone. Isaac is digging in the bowl of candy.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a free bowl of candy like sitting here waiting to be eaten. How can you expect me not to want to like?
Yeah, I mean,
Rummage a little
I
bit,
ate
you
I
know?
ate a bunch of it last week when I was streaming League.
See, I
and-
didn't even know this existed.
I mean, I got sick from all of the candy though. So I mean, like I was.
So you've learned your lesson.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
I
okay.
was gonna go, or I was going to go consume certain, water and other legal substances.
Sure. Yes.
But I just had too much of a stomach ache, and I was like, I'm not tempting fate. So, I don't know about you, but I got food poisoning right before winter break at
No.
Rastal's, and
That is a canon experience.
ever since then, it's eating anything has never been the same. It's really unfortunate, but here's what it is.
I got to go back to Rastal's at some point.
No, you really don't.
I haven't eaten there in like a year, maybe more. And I don't know. I want to see if it's changed. The youngins have access to better quality food than I had. A very real possibility. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of food on campus, I never really go to Benji's since I think the food's bad. But Preserve had a Italian food week,
Ooh,
which was
talk to me about that.
kind of mid, actually. I tried it once, and I actually ordered the meal, and I thought it was just all right. And I tried a couple of my friends' meals over the course of the week, and I was like, yeah, I will stick to my panini.
Paninis are good. The paninis they have over there are pretty solid.
Yeah, I
I fully
mean,
agree with that.
they are like $15 and for a sandwich, which, it's Colorado College
Yeah.
meal plan, I guess. But hey,
College meal plan, it's all going to be overpriced no matter what. Unfortunately. That's just the nature of the beast.
Yep.
Something like that. But, there was, I forget exactly what the occasion was, but it was like Hispanic Heritage, like month, week, day, something like that. So they had it was only tacos and like other associated Mexican food at Preserve. And it was supposed to just be there for like, I don't know, whatever the amount of time period that appreciation was going on. But it ended up being almost an entire semester.
oh wow.
Yeah. Are we broadcasting this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna be hopping into game right here.
Oops. I
All good.
that one helpful viewer last time explained like all of the different like controls for disabling like the spectator thing, and like I just don't remember what those are.
Click on. We're gonna do some manipulation here. Interface visibility. Yep. Check that. Turn on like all again. Like do all, and then do. Yep. There we go. Okay. Should be good. Yeah. Turn on chat. Yeah. Yeah.
Objective timers.
And
Let's see.
Actually,
here.
we don't need objective timers. Objective timers should be fine. And make sure chat's on. But
Yep.
yeah.
Chat is
The
on.
rest of that. Okay. We should be good. Should be good. Now let's see what we got going on here.
Oh, that is we think it's a great skins, but that Anivia skin is one of the stupidest.
Is that American Eagle? Like
Yes.
Anivia? He passed away. What? Haha. Wow. Love to see a little bit of banter in the pregame lobby. Always a plus. Keeps the mood light.
Yeah, I have like not seen any actual gameplay of Mel. So I'm
It's
curious, like,
not-
what are like.
I played her in Earth, and that was man, that champion is busted in Earth. I'll tell you that.
Nice.
But basically, yeah, you just press Q and you chip. You don't really have too much burst damage in the early levels. You sort of just tickle them.
You know, just like some trading here. I was gonna say that, technically speaking, what's his face? Cassante can.
Sweet, ain't you a league hater? Says Ancient Lizard. That's what we thought too, man.
Yeah, I think we're all surprised here. Oh wow, we gotta.
Simmons World should win this.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, meanwhile on the bot lane,
Yeah.
big damage going down onto Anivia. Nice combo. From
I didn't even realize that. Like Mel had a root. That's that's a lot of damage. Looks like Anivia's popped at least one health pot. And in the top lane, oh my god, Cassante has 0 CS. Getting expertly zoned.
That's pretty. That's par for the course. A good Darius player will always be able to do that. As you know, if you fight Darius level 1, you lose.
Yeah.
No matter what. Oh man, Iris Nehemia, kind of a lot of danger right now.
Oh, and you know, I think was that a reflect on Anivia's Q? I could not tell.
I think it was almost no mana left on this Mel though.
Yeah, that's for sure. Maybe her W cost a lot of mana or something.
Oh
my
wow,
god.
going for the proxy.
And
Bowson's Law. Bowson's Law, baby.
I mean, is he going to get out of this is the question. I mean, he pops
Oh,
Ghost.
this is actually a mega play. He just made Cassante lose so much CS, and is he actually going to be able to get out too? Like, that's absolutely massive. And now it's slow pushing towards him.
Oh, I mean,
Like,
it's all a gank setup, but it looks like Kiko was gonna die. First blood for Vier. I mean, I just think that
this is first game, Peter.
To be honest, like, I've just seen a Anivia Q get reflected over and over and over and just stun, and it just Anivia just getting, like, I don't know, stunned herself over and over and over again.
Yep.
I don't know. I think you really need to wait for Leona's stun onto Mel before you use the Q.
Agreed. I agree. I am liking how Cinnamon Swirl is playing this lane. You got a pretty substantial CS lead here.
Yeah,
Been able to trade,
definitely.
Secure prio for the crab. Probably will be able to get at least grubs or drag, given that mid prio. Actually, probably grubs now that Darius is going to be in the top lane. Darius should always, at least in the early levels, be able to beat Cassante.
Oh, but it looks like blue team knows that Karthus is here, and it looks like Kiko buff might go down.
Oh, you definitely did.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Kiko, at least when I saw him in the lab right before this game, he made a big stink about not throwing. And
that he did.
And that is what he is doing right now. Did he get the CS? Yes, he did. Did he get anything else for that?
Not really.
Well, the enemies certainly did.
Wow. 2 kills, 2 deaths. All inside the Kiko buff right here.
Yep.
Besides that, I don't really know where you're trying to fight as Karthus in the early game. Known for your really good late game scaling. If I were Kiko, I would just be power farming like crazy. Or just going from there. But, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Teleport has been used by both AP carry bot laners.
Nice.
Should be able to get 5 stacks here.
Wow. Yeah.
It's damage.
That's a lot of damage. That's definitely a Darius thing. WAP definitely knows how to play that character and just bully like every single lane. I wouldn't be surprised if Darius gets banned next game. And you know, even with Kiko's ints, I mean, look at the gold difference. It's pretty small. I mean,
yeah, only 400 gold.
400 gold, which is less than the 600 gold that Kiko's worth. Although it looks like Wukong is setting up a gank in the bot lane.
Wow, that was really nice.
That's dirty. That is dirty.
Nehemia going to be going down. Snow Turtle should be following soon.
Oh, nope. Burns the flash. And then counter gank, it's looking like in the mid lane. Although, I mean,
Above doesn't really care. They're just walking like
Yeah.
Okay, great. Your combo. I'm just gonna go walk through to. Looks like
Maybe looking for grubs.
yeah,
Should be looking for grubs, I should say.
yeah. Trading with the dragon for the grubs. I think that would be a good call.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, first dragon for grubs isn't such a bad trade. But you know, they're pretty close in value.
It's a shame that I'm a WAP dog. You couldn't go for an all-in right there. He had a little bit of a window on the level up timer, being level 6 against Kassande's level 5. That you might have been able to get the execute if he stayed for some of that CS. But preferring the tempo, don't blame him. I think that's a good call.
Yep, and you know exactly what we said. Just trading objectives on opposite sides of the map.
Now,
Wukong's gonna have a little bit more tempo than Karthus. But that's kind of it. And then, you know, knowing Kiko buff, he might stay and like invade or something, even though he should know that Wukong is top side.
That's a very Kiko buff move right there.
Oh.
Might even be able to get a freeze going in the top lane here. I would love that from Darius.
I think that's what he might be going for.
Something we haven't really talked about a whole lot is Cinnamon Swirl on the Zambessa. Actually, like, I like this quite a bit.
Oh, wow.
Misses the
I'm a WAP dog. He was waiting.
blood stack. Does have Ghost. Darius should win this easily.
Oh, yeah.
Might even be able to turn this around. Bleed's not gonna kill, but
I mean, I don't think you can really even.
oh,
No. It looks like
not nearly
Cassante
enough
used
AP.
some of his like cube stuff or shield stuff.
Wow,
Although
lots of
it looks like
damage
he's getting
going down.
dived in the top lane. Oh, double hit from the
Cinnamon
Ambessa
Swirl.
ults. Cinnamon Swirl is gonna take that tower shot and die.
Yeah.
But trades a kill at the very
Not
least.
horrible.
Galio is teleporting top though. Looks like a wasted TP because
That
Darius
is
is
definitely a
long
wasted
gone.
TP. Maybe before the TP changes, you would have been able to make that teleport, cover the top play. But with how slow it is now, you sort of have to use it to set up a fight, not respond to a fight.
Yeah,
A lot of
definitely.
time.
I mean, you know, if you look though, I mean, that fight has equalized essentially the gold lead. It's around, it's within the 100 range.
That was a really nice roam from Cinnamon Swirl
Yeah, I mean,
from the Ambessa.
you do got to consider though that Galio still has ult and Ambessa is not going to have ult for a while.
Let's go with like, I don't know.
Neither is Karthus for that matter, actually. Karthus ult is on a very long cooldown as well.
Okay. Despite being down 2 deaths right now, look at the CS difference between Wukong and Karthus.
Wow, that's actually, especially for like for jungle characters, that is huge.
That's like a 20-25 CS gap.
I mean, it's a 1 level gap at the very least.
Oh, Snowy Turtle is in big trouble right here. Should
Yeah.
die.
Well, let's see. I mean,
Okay, really clutch wall from Anivia.
doesn't really
Unfortunately, not gonna
matter. It looks like
Yeah.
I think that smells ult. I don't really know.
Yeah,
what
that
she
is
did.
smells ult. So you see like that little like, basically whenever Mel damages somebody, there's it triggers like a it's like an infinitely stacking. Yeah, you see that little thing, and then you can detonate it. Think of it like a Garen Q, something like that,
I see.
or Garen R rather. It like it executes. Mel champ broken. That's exactly right. New champ equals busted. Mel champ equals broken. A lot of things you can say about that. I'm with you on that, Peter.
Yeah, I think like definitely. Oh wait, hold on. Ives the Heavy might be able to get this kill here. If not, Ives the Heavy could just get E back. Oh man, but
Really
they'll have
nice
W to reflect
Cinnamon
it.
Swirl should be able to escape here.
We'll see because it looks like.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Burns Flash and Kiko Buffs is here.
Shit.
Oh,
wow.
very, very nice.
Really
and
nicely played.
Ives Nehemia is just able to shove this in.
Should at least be able to get a plate off of this.
Yeah, definitely looking to equalize the CS difference and therefore the gold difference here. Definitely wants to get Rod of Ages as soon as possible.
He might not live here.
I'm a he doesn't have any summoners.
Yeah.
Has to. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just like that's just a top lane moment right there. If I had to categorize that, no sums, lanes pushed out. You know,
It looks like
they're gonna have to give up grubs for that too. I think.
Yeah, I mean.
The ping's coming out for Hextech Drake, realizing that they are probably not going to be able to contest the grubs given the death top laner and the recall of the mid laner. but I do think Hextech trade fight is. I mean, look at the gold difference right now. I think that's very, very doable.
Definitely. It looks like Anivia does have Rod of Ages. Is going to start scaling pretty rapidly. Other than that, though, I mean, I think WAP's death on the top side could have been avoided.
Yes.
If just paying attention to
Mini-maps.
like
Yeah, mini-map awareness probably the big one there.
We'll see.
Alrighty. Oh, gets canceled. That's really bad. Especially I mean, your tempo's murdered now. For Dragon, I don't even know if you want to contest this anymore, unless you can somehow find a way to bring your top laner down, because there is no TP for either top laners. But I mean, Darius is pushed out, so there is a chance.
Yeah, in his outside of blue vision, just to kind of mess with the blue team, you know, conceptually, like, is Darius walking down? What's going on?
Buying a little bit of time.
Yeah, exactly. Although it looks like Kiko Buffs is getting engaged on, and there's no one on the red team to back him up. Cinnamon Swirl is way out of position, and is actually recalling. They're not looking. Yeah, they're giving this.
Yep.
Cinnamon Swirl is just looking to get some plating.
It just looks like a miscommunication.
To be honest, yeah.
I don't know. Cinnamon Swirl going for the proxy mid lane.
Going for the proxy, maybe
That's
even
the influence
executes?
of the Baus right there. I think they should be able to execute here.
Oh, especially with that wasted Ambessa E. I mean, although there's two, that is
nice buffer. I was sort of hoping they were going to be able to hop over the wall right there. Here, probably going to die.
Yeah, definitely going to be able to get this kill in the Mel, but I don't think these fights are really worth it. I mean,
this Wukong is just disgustingly fed now.
Yeah, I'm seeing just a lot of similar feeds. Like, why did Ambessa die there? Why did Kiko Buffs die there? It seems like these are just, you know, miscommunications on positioning. I mean, obviously the Drake is still alive, but at what cost? The gold difference is huge now, and Kiko Buffs is gonna die again, it looks like.
Okay, so I call this man a dirty enter quite a bit, but don't worry, guys. Wapdog carries plus day scale.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
right, Peter.
Snowy Turley's walked up and just kind of scared them all off.
That was good.
Honestly, they could have kept fighting there.
Unironically, they do scale pretty well. Ambessa scales super well. Karthus scales super well. Anivia scales super well. Darius, not so much, but
I mean, WAP's Darius. I mean,
yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I don't know.
Wow. Oh,
I mean,
man.
Cinnamon Swirl keeps on going, like, in engaging these all-ins, and just is honestly not even winning them that much anymore.
You can see the plated steel caps coming out for Galio.
Yeah, and also just the chain vest, the Bommy's Cinder, just like very tanky cloth armor, Doran's shield. It's just
really just going. I mean, on the other side of the coin here, it does mean that Anivia and Karthus are gonna hit like a truck.
Oh my god! And again, it looks like just Snowy Turley is dead. No. Yeah.
Not to invest much to try to save them. Although a pretty decent chunk of damage coming out here. Mel just presses R. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was waiting for the Anivia W to trap Alistar in there, but it just never came out. I'm a
came out a little bit earlier, I think.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it does have a super long cooldown.
If they can get first tower,
that would be pretty big. And I mean, look at WAP or not WAP, Kiko Buffs just farming the enemy jungle.
Probably gonna die.
Maybe, we'll see.
Oh no, he's dead. Yeah, Gasante press R, win button.
I mean, I
don't even think they need to invest the Galio ult there, but a solo bolo in bot lane.
I mean, I think that, like, again, just there's so many miscommunications. Like, why was I think
they look lost on the map.
Yeah, I think Wapdoggy could have easily been there and just traded the kill, but I don't know. Wapdoggy was catching a wave, which is fine. I mean, that's but it's just, you know, blue team has 2 dragons now. Alistar's getting some like insanely deep vision on the top side jungle. Wow, look at that. And Cinnamon Swirl might even get solo killed here. I mean, just because Cinnamon Swirl is 0-2. Oh my god. This is just.
I mean, they're just running around.
I mean, blue team is just running away with the game right now.
Wow.
It's just like CC's been making some
I think-
bold but also slightly questionable plays. And they need to be playing a little bit more defensively. I would
Rift
think.
Herald King's coming out. I do think, even after all, oh my God, Mel is up 2 levels. On this.
I don't know why
you do
Evs
not want to
Nehemia
be trading with this Mel right now.
I mean, look at like if we're speaking of questionable decisions. I mean, and
Yeah.
then I don't know if a red teleport there. It's just wasted, questionable decision. Although can maybe do something here. No, might even die.
Kiko buff does have the win button.
That's
Maybe
for sure.
if they can get. Oh,
But what is
no.
Ambessa doing?
Oh my God.
But what is Ambessa doing?
If they can get a little bit more damage, I think.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
do they die? Oh,
Yeah,
Kiko buff
no,
gets the shutdown.
with a
That
little
actually
bit of
saves the
burn.
game. That saves the game. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, look at the CS on Kiko buff, first off. Doesn't even reset. Says, like, you know what? This tower is whatever. I need camps.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
This is better CS than I have in most of my game. Winnable.
I
That's
mean,
right.
I mean,
That's exactly right.
Look
I'm
at
with
look
you.
at WAP CS too. I mean, holy crap.
That is, I mean, you look at this and they're only down like 1,000 gold, despite them being down 12 kills.
Yeah, I mean, 60 or no, that's around a 60 CS difference. Definitely should be able to kill this Galio here.
Yep, with the
Nebula
wall
coming out.
Oh, they just
no,
yeah,
not even
yep, they don't.
necessary.
Who do they give it to? I think they give it to WAP, right?
Or-
Oh, disastrous. Actually disastrous. Little bit less winnable now. Tougher to justify.
Oh wait, hold on. Is the Kiko buff might win this?
Yeah.
Just the solo
shut
kill.
down.
Yeah, shut down.
Oh my God,
Wow.
it's actually winnable. It's actually
but
winnable.
meanwhile, Snow Turley dies, and Snow Turley's gold was just reset with that kill, making it all the worse. And Kiko buff. Oh wow.
Oh, now
I mean,
he's
they
definitely
are
dead.
they are definitely burning resources here. Might even
Might
be able
to
to.
kill the Alistar?
Maybe. Yeah, no.
One more Q. Oh.
Yeah.
Gets the Q. I feel like
Wow.
Alistar could have just walked out there, but
I mean, I think you're caught between a rock and a hard place. You can either walk into the Anivia ult,
Yeah.
or Anivia Q, whatever, or you can just keep on trying to sidestep those Karthus Qs.
if I'm that
Oh, and but Simon
Wap Doggy
Swirl is in
CS,
trouble
that's
here.
right. Wap Doggy CS is actually ridiculous right now. Same thing with Kiko buff actually.
Yeah.
Like 150, like I was saying, 157 CS in 19 minutes is nothing to sneeze at, especially as a jungler. That is a ridiculous amount, actually. Otacon pings coming out. People gotta be.
Oh my
aware of
God, what a recall! I mean, is Darius taking? Well, he isn't taking camps, but he's just the CS is just crazy.
that. Especially with all dying. Yeah. Fundamentals gets wins. That's right. That's right, Jenny. Fundamentals wins. Fundamentals get wins. Call to college, like.
I mean, Simon Swirl is gonna get collapsed on here.
Yep.
Although Snowy Turley's in the area.
Should be fine with the the good mobility that Ambessa has. Kiko buff, like, sort of just, I mean, after that ill-advised gank in the early game, recovered, like, pretty well.
I mean,
gets
it
that
has
shutdown
two
on the
items right
Wukong,
now.
Yeah. And level 13, so 2 levels up on the Wukong.
Wow, look at that
I-
Anivia damage. Wow.
Wow, and I mean, that's like, what, a third of the HP? Like, probably actually less than that, probably more like a quarter. But
I mean, this is a big Otacon fight that's ready. That's about to boil over.
yeah, I
right
mean,
now.
I've seen Call to College Inties before.
They definitely don't want to make the same mistake that they made in the first game that they played, where they started Otacon too early. But both of them are just kind of posturing. Both of them are just kind of looking for something. Darius has moved back top to shove in the wave. Simon Swirl, meanwhile, is just trying to also shove in this wave, maybe look for something there. Although there's a very large numbers difference now. It's a 4v2 in the bot lane. This might be a positional hiccup.
Definitely a positional hiccup. I think you just give up on the Otacon right now. Let Darius push.
I mean, that's definitely what's going on.
We'll get
Darius
a tier
is
two.
looking for that inner turret.
Kiko buff wants to contest, hovering like they want to. Not sure if I fully agree with that. Maybe.
No, Kiko buff
he's
is
just taking
Kiko
the
buff is
dragon.
sneaking dragon.
He's just taking
Oh
the
my
dragon.
God, what a Chad!
Wait, if this works, I'll take back anything I ever said about, like. Also,
And
this
look at-
jungler is almost dead. Snowy Turtley, yes, probably gonna die here, but like,
But just buying time for Kiko Buff, honestly.
red team has slain the Mountain Drake. Like,
And I mean, you can tell just like Abatello's confusion. It's like, what? Did they seriously just get away with this?
that actually buys them so much time.
I'm a Wap
you stop
Wap Doggy gets an inner like an that's an
tier
inhibitor
3.
turret.
Yeah, tier 3.
Yeah. 400 plus 400 gold.
That, I mean,
that's-
got the tier 2 and the tier 3.
And oh my God, Colorado College is ahead in gold.
Somehow, some way.
Fundamentals gets
Fundamentals
wins.
gets wins.
Oh my
that's
gosh,
Right. Fundamentals
wow.
gets wins.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. Actually, this is GG. The GG's coming out from Bengal in the chat.
I
That's
mean,
right, that's right.
honestly, the way this is going,
I mean, okay.
that was kind of a weird thing that they did
Yeah,
there. But
I mean, Kiko Buff carries this. It's actually like this Karthus is so ahead right now, despite the scoreline. 195 CS
Wow.
in 22 minutes. And
I mean, and also just like the great thing about sending Ives Nehemia top here is that he can just farm. I mean,
yeah, get your APC back
oh
in
my
the
gosh.
game. I feel like they might have even been able to stay here, kill the Wukong. Like, imagine if you had a
okay,
wall
but
right
be
there.
aware that it was a voracious
Big Tongue go down on Wap
Atacon.
Doggy.
So they're
Alistar
just
coming
gonna
in from the
get
back.
kind of what's it called?
Kiko Buff's dead, but he might be
Kiko
able to
Buff is
press
dead,
R.
but
This
he's
is going to be a huge R.
Definitely going to be able to press R. I mean,
Yeah.
all of the guys are just
look
gonna
at this.
withdraw though. So it's
they're
not,
burning. They're burning. Withdrawing. So yeah, it's not gonna.
It's not everything, but
it's a couple hundred gold, something like that.
Yeah.
Does Leona have flash? No. Are they? I don't think they're gonna be able to catch this Alistar, unfortunately.
They're
this
looking
is
for
a
the
greedy
Wukong,
take
though.
from the Wukong. Yeah, that's a really greedy take.
Oh, but he might be able to kill these two.
A little bit of a misplay there from Colorado College.
Definitely gonna get the Alistar and maybe the Wukong too.
Gonna be
yeah.
calling for the Darius. I think they win this.
No, I don't know because the Casante's there.
Yeah,
Oh,
never mind,
that's a
Cassante.
triple.
200 years. 200 years of game design.
Yeah,
I know that
that's-
initially.
they got a little bit too greedy there.
Yep. That initially came from what's it called? Aphelios.
Aphelios,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, pretty much dead even on gold after all that play. If they didn't have Otacon, I think Colorado College would be ahead.
I think to be honest, I think just searching for a fight there while that enemy team has Otacon can be kind of a mistake.
Yeah, because the other team is already looking to fight. Like they should be the ones having to force things, not you.
Yeah, exactly. And so you can, I mean, Colorado College can just use that to its advantage. That you would think. I mean, obviously, I think most of the withdraws got taken out. Mel probably still has withdraw. Cassante does not have withdraw
about it.
anymore. But I mean, like, I don't think it's really worth it. At the end of the day, I mean, I think they were ahead about 1,000 in gold, and now they're about dead even. So it's let's just see what happens. This is an incredibly close game, despite the 23-6 scoreboard.
I've got Kiko Buff carrying this one.
All right.
That's my call. You can cancel me,
Let's just see what happens.
Try
I
and
mean,
cancel me, man.
Just look at the like KDAs of Colorado College though. I mean, 1-2, 3-6, 0-6. You
Looking
think,
like my ranked teammates, am I right?
yeah, I know, and it's just like they're so even in gold. It's crazy. Fundamentals wins games, as they say.
That's the thing. I'm gonna add that to my repertoire. Fundamentals wins games.
Yeah, I mean, I think Colorado College. Last Saturday, I was definitely critiquing them for not really knowing how to play from behinds, and
Wow.
now they're
just
getting
takes
a lot
no
better at it.
damage.
Oh my gosh! Well, but I mean,
You should die here.
yeah, both of the
Mondays,
Colorado College
yeah.
members are really low, and they're looking for WAP too. I don't know if he can 1v2 this. I mean, he
Probably
misses
not.
Q there. Yeah.
Yeah, with the miscue, I don't think it's possible anymore.
I mean, oh, maybe.
Don't want to get my hopes up, but
No,
yeah.
just the CC chains too much.
I don't know if they
gonna
can
Baron
start
off of
this. I don't know if they can start this. I guess Kiko Buff is in base.
And Cinnamon Swirl is bot lane.
They have Cheapy on Cinnamon Swirl. I think the call should be try to contest this.
I think so too.
Or at least play for the fight
they're
afterwards.
definitely going to be able to get out of this.
Yeah, Karthusar can demolish them.
It's true, but they're definitely going to get Baron out of this. However, what might end up happening is just a bunch of the blue team members
I
with
really
Baron
want them
buff
to
die.
chase this. I really want them to chase this.
I don't know if they have the
I don't think
resources.
they can, yeah. Oh,
Mel,
Snowy Turtley.
Mel is in a position to.
I mean, at least cancels the recalls. Should be able to get drag off that.
Yeah, definitely.
And turret in the bot lane.
So I mean, trading Baron for
drag and
which
bot
I
tier
mean,
2. I think Baron is still worth it in the end.
Yeah. I mean, Mountain's good.
And good cross map by the side of Colorado College. I will give them that. Sort of just caught off tempo there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what can you do? Karthus had just reset. They get that pick on the Darius. You win the game by killing the Nexus. Looks like CC is closer.
I mean, that's true. I mean,
good stuff. Good
Blue
stuff,
team has an open inhibitor, and the top lane turret is just hanging on by a thread. Meanwhile, I think Blue team has 2 turrets, both outers.
Wow, that Galio stood in that storm for a while.
It is
not
Galio.
Take much damage.
He is the MR. He is John MR.
There is no MR built from the side. Wait, is that like the mask?
Yeah, that's Abyssal, I think.
Does that have?
That has MR. Yeah, that has 50.
Okay.
It's pretty. Oops.
Oh, enjoy this nice view of the red shopkeeper for 1 second.
Oh wow.
Beer gets a kill onto Snowy Turtley.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, they killed her push at the very least. Oh boy, this could be bad. Caught out of position. Kiko Buff. If Kiko Buff dies here, I think it might be game over. They need to get at least a kill so they can prevent the end. Does Kiko Buff have R? Yes, they do. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, big damage coming out. Beer
Definitely
should die.
gonna get the Mel. Yeah.
I'm a walk.
But I don't know about anyone else.
That was a really good headbutt. I can't lie. Alistar mechanics. Do they get? God, this is lit, says Clarice. I know there's going to be like some talk in the locker room, as it were, after this game.
Yeah,
from Clarice.
that's for sure.
You know, if you give us a little teaser of what we can expect players to be hearing, that would be much appreciated. If not, you know, I get it, but I do think it's kind of funny because they are somehow hanging on, like somehow, some way.
I mean, you know, the thing about WAP is that I think he's just getting CC chained and just can't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's how you deal with a Fed top laners. You just kind of CC them to death. And I mean,
I have been liking their split pushing though. I do think, though not as strong as the Xante, obviously, but A, look at the CS difference. B, look at the amount of turrets that Colorado College has been able to take just from this massive like side lane pressure and cross mapping. You see that like tier 2 in the top lane. I think that's probably going to be the next thing that they're going to try to get. And they, you know, they still have two Mountain Drakes at the end of the day, which no team is like close to Soul. Like you can't force the game to end by doing that. They took Baron. There's not going to be Baron for another, you know, couple of minutes. So what do you actually fight for, right?
Looks like something
so
might
it
be
gives
happening in the mid lane.
Gives Colorado College just the time to scale, which is really important, especially when you have this like Karth is almost level 18. And is going to be building towards that Rabadons with that single. Yeah, gonna have to
flash.
Good flash.
I think Colorado College does know that they're behind here. I'm not really too sure about this play. I think they must know that there's a lot of blue team in the area, or maybe not. Or maybe not.
Let him die. Let him die.
Oh, he's resurrecting though. Can maybe get this off.
I don't think they can do it.
And
So that's
Snowy
gonna be
Turtley's
two
definitely
dead.
gonna die here. I mean,
man,
this
that's
is
really tough.
I don't know. That's just greedy play. I think just
Yeah.
walking in that like area between like those two pieces of terrain. That's
That
just
is a greedy
greedy.
play, I
I
agree.
think, you know, being. I mean,
you saw all the
they get the
players, right?
inner here, maybe even the inhibitor. Or
I think
the
they can
inhibitor
definitely
turret.
take inhibitor. You know, 3v5 or 3v4 at least.
Let's see if Ambessa can get a big ult here.
They
That would
might be able to
nice.
clear the wave though. If they can clear the wave, that's a win.
This is a 4v4.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna take. I think they're just gonna take inhibitor and go.
Yeah.
Yep. And was able to get that tier 2 in the top lane that we were talking about a little bit earlier.
I mean, I just like I don't know. I think in terms of bot lane, I think CC's plan just kind of didn't go the way it was supposed to.
Yeah,
I mean, look at Anivia's Electrocute, for example. That's a very, very aggressive Anivia rune.
Yeah.
I think they expected, and you even saw some very aggressive bot lane play that just didn't really end up working out.
Yeah, like the Karth. I mean, what was it? The first gank of the game where Karthus just got caught out by the Wukong. They were trying to wrap around, which I think the idea is fine, but like, man, that just did not pan out for them. in practice.
Yeah, to be fair, I also just think the R2 bot laners just don't know how to play into Mel. I've seen them walk into a lot of like Mel like roots, snares, whatever you want to call them.
I do still think Leona's a good pick into it. I just don't. I don't really understand the theory behind the Anivia. I've never really thought like if you could give me some clarity on that, I would actually love that because I'm just not seeing this bird doing really anything.
I mean, Anivia's just dealing like very, very little damage. It feels like just to everyone. I mean, mostly it feels like Anivia can only really hit the frontliners who have a ton of MR already built.
Yep, and it does sort of feel I mean, like definitely behind 1 and 6 certainly doesn't help. I think you have to give this, but I also think Call to College is not like too plussed about this. You know, like we were talking about earlier, like yes, that's sole point, but you know, that gives you still 5 more minutes to work with. Please don't go in here.
Like, I mean, I see that plays like that, and it's like, yeah, maybe you know that it's like you're not going in there, but it's like, I don't know.
Oh no, is
what's
Anivia
going
dead?
on here? Anivia, I mean, like, and again, what is Anivia doing there? What
Should be
is
able to
Snowy
wall 'em
Turtley
off.
doing here? I mean, just giving Baron is what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing. It's just Color College can't keep making these just like positional
Mistakes, yeah.
errors.
I think they do just have to give this Baron, unfortunately. I mean, Kiko Buff can poke for sure, but it's not. I don't think they have the firepower to actually take it over.
And then I mean, they like in Kiko Buff's just getting dove by the Galio, who can just absorb all of his damage. Oh my God,
That's game right there, I think.
yeah, I think that is game.
Unless
Gets one
gets the
shutdown.
shutdown.
Let's see if he can get more.
Oh my God! Gets onto the Mel in the back line.
And Galio's
2
bleeding.
huge shutdowns, and the Baron
Darius
wasn't
is fully
taken.
stacked. Ooh.
Oh my God! Silver scrapes. Okay.
It's no longer game, that's for sure.
No longer
and
game.
Darius is just going to like push in, I think.
GG's for Colorado College. You know,
probably going to maybe just try and stop him if he can.
that
but,
is huge.
I mean, Darius has ult because he's level 16, so it gets reset. Although it looks like he just needs to survive here, at least for a second.
we'll be having the TP from the Ambessa come in. Unstoppable. Hit him. Ooh, gets the ghost out. Gets the ghost out. Should be able to take inhibitor from
Yeah,
this.
this, you know, if anything, this just buys time.
Again, like we keep talking about like buying time. Let the Karthus scale. Let the Karthus get another item. Let this happen. Let that happen. This wave, if Anivia can get this, is going to give them like probably a whole level. This is an absurd amount of gold that they're going to get injected.
I could not tell, but Anivia might have also just dinged 16, which is great for Anivia.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I think next like clean fight wins this game.
Definitely. I mean, we're at 34 minutes.
Rabadon's been completed for the Mel. I was talking pregame about how important I think ability power in general is on this champion. So that is going to be interesting to see how that affects the next fights.
What is that in Baron Pit?
It's a new looking Baron, you know.
But so Baron didn't die?
No, Baron did not die.
Oh wow!
So it's not GG. Now they have all their members up. Should be able to get the blue buff here.
Okay, but the thing is, none of them are top lane.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
they're gonna have to walk.
To be fair, Blue has no vision of most of the red team, and so they can't confidently start it either. But they have 5 like mid and top.
Yep.
And
oh, that's a big pick. Let's see if they can follow up on this.
No, but Galio ult's coming down. I don't know if it's going to come through.
Kiko Buff needs to do a lot of damage here.
Yeah, Kiko Buff is trying, I think. But
somehow Snowy Turtley is not dead.
Yeah, I mean, they all went on to Wap Doggy here. I mean, I think Kiko is trying his best.
They can't do, I mean, at the very least, they can't, I don't think, unless they kill Kiko Buff, I don't think they can Baron. I hope they can't Baron.
I mean, it would be a 5v2.
Do they want to force the end? Like what? Like I don't think they can end here. They don't have a wave. They're not gonna be. Karthus can just clear the wave.
I think it's a 5v2. I think they can definitely end here.
I don't know about that. Oh, if they kill Kiko Buff, it's definitely gonna be a lot easier. Gets the clone out there, puts down the wall. Does he press the R button?
They are protecting. They are trying to protect.
Oh,
Kiko Buffs.
I'm surprised they just didn't go for the Baron. That like. I think it's still going to work out for him, though, but this is a nail biter. So low HP on all of them.
That Karthus ult needed to come out so much sooner,
probably
though.
about 15 seconds earlier. GGs are going to be coming out in the chat. That's going to be a victory for USC Trojans.
I mean, I think, at the end of the day, you really thought that CC had a good chance there, but just, I don't know.
I'm gonna go check with them really quick.
Gotcha. I mean, I just let me quickly change back to casters. I mean, jeez.
That was tough.
That was tough. That was definitely tough. I don't even know what to say. Just there were so many just like questionable decisions made and questionable positions taken, stuff like that. Wow. That was a really close, very like very much a nail biter of a game, even though USC Gold was just like very much ahead in terms of kills for the entire game. So, wow. I don't know, and just even as CC scaled, they just couldn't really deal a ton of damage, to be honest. Um,
Yeah, change it to SMC. It is SMC.
Gotcha. Easy 2-1 for CC, yeah. That is what
That's
we'll have to
exactly
go
right.
for.
It's an easy 2-1 for CC. First time
UMC, you
chatter, Satan Student DR. Thank you for chatting. Appreciate that. Yeah. That was I mean, I really do think Colorado College is the better team, to be fair. I think like the fact that they were able to hang on, like I mean their macro play, there were some miscommunications for sure. But their macro play was just really, really solid. Their cross mapping was really nice. I think they did outdraft, bro. They held back a team who was up 20 kills. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Peter. At the end of the day, like they did it, and I think they should definitely take away. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. I think is the big takeaway from that one. You want to check the advanced details really quick, Peter, or not Peter? Peter. Read. Graphs. Go to graphs. So yeah, I mean, look at the Mel damage. B, look at the Karthus damage. Look at this. The Mel damage and the Karthus damage. Like there was potential to carry on everybody here. Especially the Karthus, especially the Mel. My goodness, a lot of damage. But yeah, that's we wanna that was incoming one. They might have to whip out the Ziggs here. Incoming 100-0 kill game. I'm with you on that. That's
CC wins, yeah. Let's hope so.
I hope they play Ziggs. How hype would that be? I'm a bit of a Ziggs connoisseur myself. I don't know if you know that about me, Reed, or chat. But I do think Ziggs is actually in this meta. I think Ziggs is really good. Especially with all the AP carries bot lane. I think Ziggs has always just been like one of those champions that if you do get the time to scale, if you do get the you're the original CC League team Zigster. I'm open for interview. Okay, excellent. All right, so we're gonna have a bunch of. It looks like we've got a bunch of interest from everybody. Wow, this is awesome. Thanks, guys. But yeah, the original League team Zigster. Yeah, Zig Senna bot lane would be epic. I would like to see that again. I would like to see that busted out from I don't know, whoever. But what can you do? And then open for interviews after the game. Yeah, definitely. We will if anybody wants to come interview after the session, that is more than appreciated. So just we'll figure that out when the time comes. Looks like they are ready. Our draft for the side of UMC. Colorado College. I don't know if this is fearless draft or not. I did like the Karthus though. I think that the Loki. I think the Mel was a bit of a problem, but that was about it. I mean, the Darius looked good from the side of I'm a Wap Doggy. I think the Karthus looked pretty solid, all things considered. And then I think that I mean the Anivia I still don't fully agree with, but maybe the coach sees something that I don't when it comes to that. So, got to keep the mind open, got to keep the ears open and whatnot. A little bit surprised that they. A little bit surprised that. I mean, like they. I don't know. I feel like I keep harping on this, but they did such a good job staying in the game that the fact that they were unable to keep it together was a little bit disappointing. But at the end of the day, you know, such is life. Is how I view it. But yeah, that's there it is. What else? Yeah, not really much going on today. Hopefully, I'm gonna play some poker later. That'll be good. Had that planned for a while. Smash at CC is gonna be coming up, which will be very good. Probably some other stuff too, but it is a Saturday, you know, and we do like a nice Saturday, nice relaxing Saturday game of League of Legends, which is always fun too, always fun to watch. I'm gonna put you guys on the BRB screen. I want to see what's taking them so long over in the other room, but we will be right back. So, peace.
All right, we're back, and let's look at the league pick and ban. We got some updates. Currently we have on the side of CC, Misfortune, Karthus, and Nautilus. Pike was meant to be Nautilus. Apparently the character could not be found. And then on the side of SMC Gold, another Wukong, but this time Braum Ezreal bot lane. Misfortune Not is definitely a pretty strong bot lane, but so is Ezreal Braum. With Braum Q, with Ezreal Q, I should say, applying on-hit effects. I mean,
in the early game, too, is going to be really solid for that.
A Pantheon pick coming out. That's something I haven't seen from CC.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know the Pantheon is kind of strong right now, but I've never once seen any of the players on CC play that. So that is...
I mean, it's locked in, so I wonder who's it's going to be, top lane or bot or mid. I mean... I think, you know, CC likes to kind of do a lot of, like, draft confusion.
No tank meta, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Syndra.
That could be fun.
Yeah, that's probably going mid. She can be played APC, but with Ezreal already picked, I don't think so.
It could be an AP Ezreal mid, you know?
Yeah,
There's always that
know.
chance.
You never know.
AP Ezreal mid is actually such a trash pick, though. Don't get baited by the Baus on that one. They've tried to innovate that, and it's just not. No.
Camille.
So this is probably, let's see here. Pantheon mid, likely.
Yeah.
Assuming that, yeah, okay. Unless, you know, it could be Nautilus mid, Camille support. But
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say Camille hasn't been locked in, but
I guess now it has.
Yep.
But yeah, I think they nerfed the AP scalings on the E enough so that Nautilus mid is no longer a viable pick.
Let's see. let's switch to the League of Legends POV.
Yep. So this is going to be, I mean, definitely a more standard draft, I think, from both sides. Get whatever Colorado College was cooking up last time. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
they're
this is
not,
definitely a
not gonna get
lot
chance
more
to do that
standard of a
again.
draft. You know, I'm curious. Just like, you know, Karthus definitely could have some more time to shine here. We'll have to see. Hopefully there's less. Isaac, did you give Kiko a chewing out about the intentional feeding, or?
Did I give him a chewing out about the intentional feeding? I did. I actually went over there and I just started like hitting him.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
But you saw the baseball bat. That
Yeah,
I
I could hear his, like, you know,
his
screams of
yelps.
pain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, I think.
No, he's learned his lesson. He's learned his lesson.
Yeah, some of the other league players had to pop heal in order to, you know, get him in ship shape for.
Yep. His barrier was not enough to stop the Callista execute. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, Isaac, you're up 300 gold now, I guess.
I'm up 300 gold. That's right. And you know who's about to be up 300 gold? This Camille into the Ord. My goodness, what a hard counter that is. Camille with the true damage, just able to get on top of Ornn no matter what, like lock them down, like can dodge the Ornn ult with their ult. Like, it's just gross.
Yeah.
Also, I've seen specifically I'm a WAP doggy on this Camille, and it is a force to be reckoned with, which I'm excited to see. Which I'm very excited to see. Nautilus.
Sweesk says, "Can we get predictions in here?"
Yes, we
Woshi's
can,
getting
actually.
on top.
Hop on. Go to Firefox. Go to Firefox.
Yep.
Get that, and then go to Twitch. No, like yeah, just go to Twitch. Yeah, I got it. Go to start prediction. Start prediction.
Don't we want to change this?
Don't
here?
worry about that. Who will win game 2? Outcome 1, Colorado College. Outcome 2. UMC or SMC rather.
Okay, should we do
do 2 minutes.
All right, yeah.
All right, we've got a prediction up in here.
Yeah, let me throw in my vote too.
Actually, this is sort of like, you know how you like coaches aren't allowed to like bet on things.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of like, you know, at the end of the day, we do hold like the power, you know.
Fair enough.
But at the same time, that's not going to stop me. So we're going to go 500 on Colorado College, and there's nothing you can do about that. So that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be very fun. Okay, so we're gonna have, I don't know, Wukong, Karthus seemed pretty even last time, despite the early ends from Colorado College. All in on CC. That's what we like to see.
Yeah.
That is what we like to see, Peter. Yes, this man games. This man games, by the way. This man is a gamer. All right. We've got 17 viewers in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up. We do appreciate it.
That's huge.
We are having honestly, I'm having a great time watching this. This has been like some peak League of Legends. Been grinding. I've been grinding. Not this game is over already. He knows that. Not just all you got to do is like press R, win game. You know, it's one of those.
I'm using, I think, all of my Tiger Bucks as much as I can.
Yeah, my goodness.
To predict for Colorado College, it's 1K versus 890, 2K versus 890.
Wow, this will be pretty nifty. This will be pretty nifty if you ask me. Pretty nifty. All right, I'm gonna go get some water really quick. I have not had any water for like most of today, so I'm just gonna like slurp a bunch from the sink and then come back. But looking forward to the game.
Yo. All right, y'all. I was just talking to Isaac about this, but like my ears are hurting because our mics, our headsets, they only play in one ear, so my left ear is just like, I don't know, it's messed up right now. But yeah. Let's see what to talk about. I don't even know. I guess when we hop into this game, one thing I don't know about this league is how like playing on red side or blue side works. If it's just like a coin flip, or if it like each team has like, if one team has like prio and choosing or what. But maybe it doesn't matter that much. It's just something I'm a little curious about. But it looks like we're getting to the loading screen. We can do some judging of skins. Always one of the most fun parts of these League of Legends streams. Just gotta wait a little bit for the screen to actually pop up, though. Yeah. Okay, Thunderlord Orin, Jade Dragon Wukong, Spirit Blossom Syndra, Frosted Ezreal, and just base Braum. Ives and Hemi is definitely very famous for his base skins. I'm not too crazy about like the first three for UMC or SMC, but I don't know. I mean, look at that Knot skin. That's pretty nice. That Pant skin's pretty nice too. And then that Camille skin's definitely a classic. Yeah, skin analysis. I mean, they say that skins have different win rates, and I can definitely attest to that.
There is actually some skins that you're not allowed to play in the League of Legends Championship.
Yeah,
so you can't use like Blitzcrank, you can't use Commando Lux, you can't use
Project Ash, which is a skin that I own.
That's a great skin. That is a really, really cool skin.
Yeah, did you know I have like 3 ultimate skins that I've gotten from Hextech chests?
Really?
I haven't spent a dime on League of Legends, and yet I own.
And now
3
they're just nerfing the Hextech system.
Yeah.
It's like no more free skins for you. Not making enough money, which
That's
just
crazy.
makes me a little bit upset. Agent Lizard says already can sense an ace for CC. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love that. Personally.
Me too. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Of course, we're in the most exciting part of the game right now, where both teams just kind of like walk back and forth in the bush for what, another 10 seconds before walking to lane and shooting minions for another 3 minutes.
Yep, there's that. Let's see what we got here. I think that Braum Ezreal in theory wins this level 1. Should be able to get the push. At the same time, I could also see it going either way. MF is a little bit of a lane bully, and Ezreal does need to sort of be played optimally to see the
Meanwhile,
returns.
Wapdog is just going to be doing some,
That was
your
nice.
typical like lane bullying with Camille.
Do you want to get the go to the interface really quick? We'll
Yeah.
Get the, apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Just make sure you can turn on the scoreboard. Or just there we go. Excellent. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, bot lane, I mean, a little bit of damage coming down onto the Braum, which is good, like that. Level 2 is going to be coming in. They shouldn't lose too much damage for this. It doesn't get the stun, which is the critical thing there. If the stun went down, I think that would have been a lot of damage on the side of SMC.
I mean, you're definitely not as much of like hard lane bullying as like before.
Wow, that was
in the
really
top
nice
lane.
trade from the Ornn.
Yeah, I know. Very, very, very well played, I would say. Knew exactly what the Camille wanted to do and just punished for it.
Wow. I don't know if this Braum has ever played against an MF before, getting hit by a lot of these ricochets.
Yeah.
Kind of tough. I would love to see actually them go in on the Ornn. I think they have the damage.
Or
for
the
sure.
Braum?
The Braum, yeah, the Braum.
I mean, I think so. Especially once they get level 3, that's definitely a possibility. I mean, MFSW right now, which you can tell by like the little like hearts on her movement.
Come on, hook the bush. Down a level. Don't blame him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can also pillar off of that. I forgot about that. Do they dive this? I don't know if they can dive this. Nice little Q there from Snowy Turtley.
Yep.
And this is looking like a much more even game so far. College somehow up 300 gold. Not really sure where that came from, but I guess maybe the CS difference is
Slight, yeah. I mean, it's slight in top lane, especially maybe it's a cannon worth of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty odd though.
Yeah, you don't really expect that.
I mean, it's I guess it's just the combined total of the different CS leads.
Ornn has a freeze going on right now, but I don't think they're going to be able to maintain it against the Camille. The big thing about freezing is that you can really only do it when you're ahead. Otherwise, you just die whenever you try to maintain the freeze. You have no HP to spare.
Yep. I'm just like locked in on like this bot lane, you know, is a trade gonna happen? Is an engage gonna happen?
Yeah, it feels like it's sort of resting on a knife's edge a little bit. Oh man, I really would have loved it if they used the relic and then immediately went for a Q onto the Brown. That would have been pretty nifty. Nice little trade there from Cinnamon Swirl. Probably didn't need to do the that little damage reducer thing at the end, but whatever.
Hey, it's all right. Positive trade, I think. Maybe.
There's also I don't know how melee champion is up in CS to range champion, but
Pantheon is a lane bully, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be getting a little bit of a fight here.
I think Snowy Turley
should be fine.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, just like a lot of damage there.
And that's the power of the Braum. You know, if you get that shield up, you're just not. Did Amalopdoggy's base get canceled? I think it must have. There's a Bommy's Cinder.
Well, I mean, Ornn can craft his items.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think maybe Wapdoggy just decided to just stay for whatever the reason.
Has TP, so should be fine. Should be able to reset pretty much whenever they want. But
yeah, up 10 CS, which is nice, but just behind in like kind of terms of items. Yeah, like should have enough to buy like Sheen. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Sheen and a Ruby
Sheen
Crystal.
Sheen is huge, yeah. Or a longsword, yeah.
And teleporting back top, and look at Snowy Turtley, who is at Grubs, just looking to kind of.
I like that. That's a heads-up play from the support.
I mean,
it's gonna be a three-man top.
It's a pivot.
It's gonna be a three-man top. They should be able to dive this. All right, I hope they do. Rather.
Ooh,
nice
excellent
stuff.
First blood with that Camille W.
Yep, in that
Going
shadow
to shove
from
that
Snowy
in,
Turtley.
probably get like a plating off of that.
Might be able to get a play.
Meanwhile,
I don't think they know that there's no TP on the Ornn. 'Cause, yeah, they definitely could have just stayed and grabbed a plate there. Especially with all the presence topside that they have. You know, you have a Nautilus in the mid lane. You have your jungler right behind you. Like, even if you do get collapsed on, you still have a lot of support, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would just think maybe they thought that Wukong was in the area, but Wukong has been hovering bot side, just trying to get some kind of, like, I don't know, maybe even trying to look at Dragon, but didn't end up going for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kiko is definitely being very aggressive with these ganks.
Oh, come on, get the
excellent knockback by the Syndra, though.
If they didn't get the knockback, I'm pretty sure that was dead, because then you get the stun from Pantheon.
Yeah, exactly. And then into the hook
Yep.
and roots, and just like, combined damage of Karthus and stuff. Karthus might be looking for a bot gank into a dragon play right here.
Do they have? Is there an angle here? I don't know if there's.
I don't know. I think they're trying to force it. And with Braum Shield already out.
Bad W from Kiko Buff. Didn't quite. Does get the flash. Didn't quite get the. Does it have enough mana to go for Dragon after this? I don't know. Really wanting to shove out the. Now, if I know Kiko Buff tried to take that cannon minion, not quite be able to get it, but. Oh, just looking for the dive, actually.
Yeah, especially with the Pantheon ults. Oh, wow.
That's good.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Kiko Buff.
Kiko Buff is going to die.
That was not worth it all to spend your flash in that way.
Yeah.
This is a much cleaner early game from College.
Definitely. They're definitely ahead. They're going to get a lot of damage onto that turret, get a lot of platings for the Misfortune, at least one, which is great. Just get her ahead. Misfortune, when she's ahead, I mean, obviously is going to do very well.
Super well. Yeah, I mean, you have the early game damage, but you sort of need to snowball it from there. Flash for Flash is going to be traded. Kiko buff. Looking to clear out bot side.
Still no Dragon that's been taken. I mean, obviously, I think they wanted to Dragon off that play, maybe.
I don't know if they really have the tempo or like map state to be doing that at the moment, but that is definitely what they're looking for. Because yeah, look how like isolated Karthus is at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so there could be a fight here. I like this positioning. I like
Yeah.
this positioning.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Yep. A lot of damage. That should be dead. Gotta be
Snowy
careful.
Turtley. Oh my gosh, that was
overplaying the hand just a little bit.
overplaying
Okay,
the hand.
this is definitely overplaying the hand. Oh,
Oh
no,
my gosh,
it's
that's
knocked
a
out.
triple.
It's a disaster for Colorado College. Oh no. Oh, no. It was oh man, if they could have just finished that. I mean, I think they probably hindsight 2020 obviously. Not going symbiotic is troll.
Yeah,
Explain what you
symbiotic
mean by
steps,
that.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That is, but it's going to be a flash engage from the Pantheon, who has Eclipse now. Although Wukong is still there, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Doable.
But
Nautilus is back.
Oh, this might be a play.
Nice
this might be a play. This
stun.
might be a play.
Where's
yeah,
nice.
no, denies the dragon. I think that's the big thing
Absolutely
here.
massive. Yeah. Keep running at him. Keep running at him.
Or maybe not. I mean, Not's taking a lot of damage.
I see what you did
Does
there.
not have-
Maybe not. Ha ha. Maybe
Yeah.
not. That's good. That was good.
That wasn't intentional on my part.
Yeah, that's where the best puns are. The non-intentional puns.
That is true.
MF is going to be alone, but there's
Going for Bloodthirster first item also.
That's usually what MF does, which is solid. But Cinnamon Swirl going to be able to dodge that. Looking for a trade. I really just don't know about the usage of these, like...
I mean, they didn't really win that trade, all things considered.
If I don't see Dead Man's on Knot and Perma Roam, I'm going to be disappointed. Well, it's good to know what the stakes are here, Peter. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. This should be able to secure grubs. I like this Nautilus move.
Although it looks like a fight's bowling in here. Maybe a 3v3 or even a 4v4.
This is really good. This actually reminds me of what I'm seeing in pro play here. Like, because I mean, look, MF is fine in the bottom lane, right?
Yeah,
You know, getting solo
free farming.
XP, free farming. Neither really should probably die against the other. But now you just get to secure these grubs for free, which is, I mean, grubs known as one of the most powerful, I would say, neutral objectives in the game. Looking like they want to fight here.
Oh, and an Orin ult is coming out. It's not showing it. Although I mean,
MF
dies in the bot lane.
Meanwhile, in the top
solo
lane.
kill. Pantheon's gonna dive in with ults, gets a kill.
I'm a Wop Doggy. If they can get a kill,
Maybe.
should be able to get
Can the Pantheon do
tagged.
something here? I don't know. He's going to look to help the Camille stay alive
Yeah.
instead of anything else.
I don't think Camille can really go back in to help him.
No,
unfortunately.
and I mean, Cinnamon Swirl is going to die here instead of the Camille.
Is
which,
it better? It's probably better for the Camille to die, unfortunately.
Yeah, because of the shutdown. Might have been a slight misplay on their part, I think.
Yeah, especially with the death in bot lane too. Like, that's really tough.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say that, I mean, MF really likes her solo XP because, you know, she wants to get high levels for ult plays. But, I mean, Ezreal is 2 levels up.
Yeah.
I don't really know how that happened. He is 4-1, and Misfortune is 0-2. It could just be because just, like, the inability to just, like, do anything against, I mean, to be fair, this bot lane hasn't exactly been winning for CC, and just being forced to recall so many times has led to a 2-level gap. That's insane, especially in the bot lane. I mean, of course, now it's equalized to 1 level, but still, that's wild.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
about
wild.
600 gold worth of stats per level. That's the other thing you got to keep in mind. A little bit of fancy feet there. Should still be able to clear the ward, but I don't think they really want to actually fight here. Not going to be able to get the stun off. Looks like they're swapping lane assignments here. I mean, like... Yeah, I guess it's fine.
I mean, I think, you know, Panther, one thing is that, like, lethality isn't really going to work as well.
Into the Ornn.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about just the bot lane looking for fights. I just think that Ezreal is very strong right now. I think, you know, you want to...
Goodbye.
If you want... oh, wow. I mean, Well played by
Like-
by Snowy, just like walking away. But wasting ult there.
Don't know about that ult.
Oh man, you know, I
really
think
do not know about that ult.
I know Snowy is like the flex player on the team, but I just wonder if Snowy just played a little too little support.
Yeah. To be fair, support is kind of a hard position. But yeah, gonna have to ult to make sure you don't get dove here. Is gonna be able to get the
Oh,
cannon
wow.
at the end of the day, which really, like, what else do you need?
Exactly.
Gets the cannon. That's huge.
Snowy can hopefully just like stall a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, now they're down so many levels. And the good thing is, okay, in all fairness, the support roams did help secure the 6 scrubs for the side of Colorado College, which was absolutely massive. I will never discount that. But at the same time, like, this Ezreal is a menace right now.
Oh my God, they saw the Pantheon ult coming.
I sensed
And
that
in
they
a
wanted to
mid
flash
TP.
right now.
Oh my gosh.
Goodbye,
Oh, this
goodbye.
this might be a problem for CC.
I think this is a huge
Triple
problem.
knockup. Oh, that Braum might die though. No, not even.
Maybe. Oh, meanwhile,
But
in the
top lane, that's looking like a
Yep,
kill.
I'm a
Definitely
walk dog.
true
He's gonna be
damage.
able to get the kill.
The thing is, it's only worth 225 gold. I don't know if you saw that, and MF's dead.
Should be, if they play this dive clean, it should be fine.
Oh no, she gets
What?
the shutdown.
Gets the kill.
Oh
MF
my
gets
God.
the shutdown and
Barely
is gonna
lives
live.
through the
That is
red
like
buff
that's
burn.
1 HP.
Wow, excellent use of barrier. I thought MF was gone.
I thought MF was gone. I think we all did.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a good way of just kind of making the best of a poor situation, trading 2 for, what was it?
2 for
3.
2 for 3. Yep. Agreed. And there were some shutdowns going for the side of SMC there too. So we got to keep that in mind.
I think,
those
well,
kills were worth a bit more.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be able to kill.
I mean, there was a shutdown on the Wukong, that's for sure. And then other than that, I don't think there's too many other shutdowns. I know Camille definitely has a shutdown now. She's 2-0, but also I think it's a CS thing. 133 CS. Wow.
Champ
Definitely taking a lot of damage here, though.
didn't get the outer hit of that one. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do you die for the turret here? I might die for the turret here.
Well, Pantheon
Okay. They just backed off. Not really sure why. It's not a fight you want to be taking.
No, I mean, with minions, you can definitely the minion block. I think she won that trade, considering Bloodthirster. Definitely,
yeah, I guess
definitely
the
an interesting
Bloodthirster.
thing.
I've not considered that.
Ives Namia has a lot of confidence, a lot of champion knowledge. It looks like. Might even be able to do something if Pantheon makes it before the Braum. We'll see.
We will see indeed. We will see indeed.
Oh, but oh man, this is a 4v2.
Yeah.
4v3 now, but that was looking a little dubious for a hot second there.
That it was. That it was. This is.
But for all of that, like, posturing mid lane, looks like blue team gets the, or red team gets the blue turret up top lane.
This should be a winning trade for Camille all the time. Imagine if Divine Sunder was still in this game.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
I mean, this one would be losing harder. Like, and it's already a tough matchup. Like, as well. Oh, -1. -1.
-1.
Is there an angle for this? I don't think there's an angle for a solo kill just quite
No,
yet,
just
but
I think just looking to use that true damage Q for some damage.
goodbye.
Yeah, Karthus.
This is a really dangerous spot for CC. I don't know if I like them.
And again, the
fighting
Nautilus
here.
ult is just kind of used
Oh,
haphazardly.
Pantheon's gonna be
Pantheon's
going
in the back now.
Karthus
Can
looking for a good
maybe
spot
do
to
something
dive.
about that that Wukong before he manages to clone an ult.
Oh, this is gonna be a huge
This
R.
might be, yeah, this is definitely going to be a huge R. But
They-
I don't, oh,
What?
game froze. Can he make it to the Syndra? I don't know, but he can turn onto the Ezreal.
make it to the
Maybe.
Ezreal?
No.
Ah,
That's
that's bad. Kill the Ez
I
question mark.
know. The Ezreal is such a big damage carry
Yeah, I mean 7, 1, and 3 is an insane stat line right now.
and almost has fully stacked mana immune.
It's gonna be a
I mean, I also saw the MF ult there
Oh, goodbye.
on the Wukong. I mean, yeah, that is a
Kill the Ez
390
first or kill the Ez, you know, after the fight. This happened like 20 seconds ago. That
Yep.
works. That works
Yeah,
too.
I mean, plus, you know, what was that like?
391.
391. So it's a total of
top.
like 600 gold.
700 gold.
700, yeah. So big stuff for the Camille, who's looking to recall and spend it immediately. Probably
Now,
get a full item.
yeah, Colorado College does have a gold lead somehow. After all that.
Probably just from that shutdown. I mean, geez.
Yeah, that was meaty. As I say. Nice. Don't think you can go in the Ornn here.
Ives Nehemia is kind of cooked.
Yeah, that's, I mean.
That was just a greedy play, just like way too confident.
I would say, like, I mean, you don't know where a lot of people are. I guess you did even have vision on them, but like, you gotta be aware that the Syndra could be.
I mean, yeah, I know you
right on top of you at any one given point. Kiko buff should be able to clear the.
I mean, I've just seen, like, in this series, I've seen a lot of just these games where, like,
I don't
these kind of careless picks lead to, like, an angle like that where they can just kind of use Rift Herald for free.
Yep. Kiko buff not getting the level of absurd farm that they were last game.
I think the Wukong is being a lot more conscious about farming his own jungle. I don't know if you noticed that. Not having as much of a map presence, just in order to just farm all the more. Camille might be in trouble here because of that TP, but just ease out.
Yeah, that was
Attack on Titan shit.
AOT. Banger. Should still be able
Can
to
he?
live here.
Oh.
Should still be able to live.
Yep.
Running back to the safety of the turret. Don't think they should be able to die.
And it's the W on the invisible Wukong, just for good measure.
Why
Get that
not?
little heal.
The frosted Ezreal skin actually gives you an extra 12% damage. Qs just look cleaner.
Nice. Oh, excellent R.
Yeah, goodbye.
Ornn is dead here. Oh my God, it's a miss
Oh,
W.
no way, he lives.
Oh wow.
He lives.
Oh wow.
Oh, no,
this ult. Yeah, I was gonna say if that ult doesn't do it. If that ult doesn't do it.
Nothing's doing it if that ult doesn't do it. My goodness. Yeah, that's just absurd. Got a little bit of an unrelated question here for you, Reed. What do you think about the Luka Doncic trade that we saw making headlines?
You know, I once
pick on.
I saw a YouTube video and it was a bracket of the worst decisions made. Oh my God, that MF ult dealt 0 damage. Jesus Christ! And what is Minstrel? Oh my God! What is going on?
Triple kill incoming. No, there's no.
Oh my Lord! Oh
no.
my Lord! A red TP is coming up to just do
something,
anything.
They need.
Oh my God! And that MF lives. Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Somehow they 2 for 1. Obviously not worth. Did get a kill onto the Ezreal, but at the same time, like, oh my God,
I mean,
it should not be that
Flash,
difficult.
I
It should not be that difficult to get a kill on that ADC.
I mean, it's just that, like, the spacing on Ezreal is just very, very well done. But just like also just the Nautilus ult just wasn't great because Ezreal just kind of walked the other way. Braum just dashed to Ezreal, held up his shield, and then it's just kind of like, what are you gonna do to me, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, about the Luka trade. So I saw this one video. It was like the worst decisions made in history. It was like a bracket, you know?
Oh boy.
So decisions were like accepting the Trojan horse. You know, like eating like the app, like from the tree of knowledge.
Should die
and
here, yeah.
And
Kiko buff is in a spot to carry now. Should be able to
but
get
they're
Otacon
trading the Otacon in the top lane.
Otacon for Dragon, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the moral of the story is that the Luka trade was the worst decision in history, according to that tier list.
Wow.
Oh no! Red team is rushing to this Otacon, trying to do as much as possible. Pantheon teleports in, maybe looking to engage onto the Wukong.
They want to.
I don't think they're going to be able to get it. Blue team gets the vicious Otacon.
Bad flash right there.
I don't know why he flashed into the team. Maybe looking to like ult and just kind of. I don't know, just maybe they're looking. I mean,
God,
at the
just gonna
very
win this.
least, they're looking to just get these withdraws out.
Yeah.
Get this, the lesser but still significant amount of gold.
Pink's coming out to move to Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, scares Ezreal off. Oh, but
Dude, this Ezreal is hitting like a truck.
yeah, that's Ezreal with is it Muramana? Like that's that's what they'll do. They are not going for Dragon, just judging by Karthus's recall. Wow, cancels the Ornn E, or is it a W? Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. Oh no, WAP's going down. Snow Turtle
boy.
might join him too.
Should be.
Oh my gosh, this should be a free Dragon for the blue team.
Yeah, I think you don't even contest it at this
I
point.
mean, WAP is just such an important part of the team's damage and utility, I think.
Yeah.
That was just, I mean, I think it's, just also just like more examples of getting greedy. Okay, but I have a question for you, Isaac. Have you
Sure.
seen like all of those like memes of like, like I bought a property in Egypt? Like, what?
And what they do is they give you a property.
Yeah. Like, I don't really understand what the
Oh,
funny
that
part-
was smart.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Still
no, but
gonna
I'm
die,
Hemia.
but I do like
oh
it.
my gosh. Oh,
I
that was
You-
a
you saw-
good
we saw the
try.
vision.
That
We
was
saw
a
the
good
vision.
try. And oh wait, no, but Kiko got TP'd
Kiko's
on.
dead. Kiko's dead.
Oh
Kiko's
no.
dead.
Oh,
Nice
this
move.
is this is
Dude,
a 4v2.
Oh no, Snowy needed to die for Kiko right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he tried to, but I think what Snowy
Eye
saw
of Ra.
was just kind of
Says Agent
like,
Lizard.
oh, can maybe
Does he have
maybe?
Ignite? He has Ignite.
Please. Q. No! Oh, he gets that bonus resist from dashing to Ornn like that too.
Oh no, that was literally
that's
1
tough.
HP.
That's tough.
No.
I mean, I think like the funniest versions of that meme that I've seen are like the Clash Royale, and it's just like the king saying like hee 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 ha, and it's like I bought like a tower in Arena 1. But I don't know. I do not understand. Oh, I was like, why is Ornn crafting items in base? But no, he's upgrading, using his passive, his own Sunfire cape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, WAP is 50 CS ahead. As par for the course.
I mean, I think WAP needs to. Usually I'm a fan of side laning, but I think WAP actually does need to fight with the team right now. This Ezreal is such a huge issue that they haven't really. Coda College hasn't really shown that they're able to take care of it without them. So I would really like to see.
I mean, also just like Ezreal's just so tanky with that like Shojin and stuff.
Okay, nice movement.
Braum might pay for
Don't
this.
dislike this.
Oh, but the Ornn all coming
Nice.
out.
Expending a lot to try to get on Kiko Buff, who's still alive. There is a world where they fight this.
There's a world where
This
they
is the
fight this. And
best
Camille
thing
is
that they
looking to
got.
go on the Ezreal, but does she have E? I'm not sure yet.
Nope.
She is
Gonna
half
get the
health.
shutdown on the Wukong, and Braum is gonna be forced to flash out. Ezreal's being chased down, hits the suppress.
Oh, he's gone.
That's Baron. That's Baron.
That should be-
nice hook from. Oh
Excellent
man,
hook.
Snowy
Make it-
totally right there.
They need to go for Baron right now, though. This
they're
could be
over
bad for
chasing.
Ives Nehemia.
He is gonna be forced to burn flash.
Flash barriers.
Not sure if I agree with that R. It's not gonna kill anybody, and they were already gonna be recalling, but.
I mean,
this should be Baron. This should be
theoretically
Baron.
speaking, gets them too low. They have to go back to base, and before they go to respond to Wapdoggy's split landing. Although
Oh, they need somebody to tank. They need
they need Snowy Turtle.
Oh, Kiko Buff's gonna die.
Maybe. I believe in the Kiko buff.
Oh boy, do they have smite? Yes, they do have smite. Okay.
Okay. This should be
I
free
was
then.
worried for a second there. Big smite. Yep.
Trust in the process. I mean, that's a lot of gold for them to spend. That's a 5K gold or 4K gold difference. So,
Oy.
yeah. I mean, I think.
Sterix, Shadow Flame, both very important item spikes right here. That'll be interesting to see in the next fight. I would think that Karthus is next going to start building towards a.
Death cap.
Yeah, there's not really much magic resist on the side of SMC here.
other than the Ornn, but I think you got to rely on your team to
Yeah, I was
deal
gonna
with
say
that
like
at this
Camille can
point.
deal with the Ornn. Is the
And
Syndra
Camille
good?
just bullying the Syndra on repeat. Oh my gosh.
Should still be able to stay under the turret. Deciding against it.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
going
wait,
back
no,
in,
Camille might
that
pay
was
for
like
this.
the worst of the possible worlds right there, I think.
Yeah, I
if
mean,
they just
Ezreal's
stayed
there
under
too.
turret, I think it was fine. If they ran away, I think it was also fine. But they did a weird hybrid of all those decisions, and that cost them.
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, I see like a lot of like. Did you see that?
What?
No, it just this is the attempt to steal the I can't tell if it was successful or not, but like the stealing of the scuttle.
The Scoutle.
Yeah. Poor Scuttle. I mean Scuttle does nothing wrong but just pays, you know, for just
can't even fight back, you know.
yeah. One of the most like valuable objectives in the early game. Looks like fight is looking to happen
Brewing.
right
They
now.
wanna. I think Colorado College wants to prevent Soul.
Colorado College, they definitely also just want to wait for Camille to come back. Does not have TP, but just is
Should be able to
sprinting
get,
towards this bot lane. Should be maybe be able to
not
just
too
kind
much
of
damage from that Ezreal R. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
They don't. The issue is that Colorado College doesn't have much poke. There's not much that they're getting.
Oh,
just
and the
standing
Ornn
right
ult
here.
for the engage.
I mean, that MF is just
that
tickling,
MF ult
like, it's
is
tickling
not
them.
doing too much. I mean, the Wukong's low, but just they've dove onto two of their carries.
Ezreal's dead too. Ezreal's dead too. So is Braum. That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah, and here comes Camille. Hopefully.
Yeah, they were fighting this 4v5 and somehow actually winning. So
I mean, Camille, if she can just kill that Wukong.
Oh
yeah!
my goodness, that should be a free.
That should be a free drag.
Yep.
I mean, I'm a little questioning Cinnamon Swirl is taking of.
I think they actually are going to need
100
Camille
HP.
to help them take this.
No, I mean, I think if they play their cards right. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely a safer option. Let Cinnamon Swirl Baron recall. Still, we said the Baron buff. After clearing the ward, of course.
Of course.
But yeah, excellent fight.
They did a really good job delaying. I was initially a little bit concerned when that Ornn got in there.
Yeah.
But
I think the Ornn ult was a little
nice
misplaced because it just hit the Pantheon, who had popped his what is it? His E?
I think so.
To just kind of like block all that incoming damage, at least while he was knocked up. And then meanwhile, Camille kind of came in from the back. I think just kind of assassinated that Ezreal, if I'm not mistaken. Which just, and from there, the team just kind of fell apart. Yes, Pantheon got really low. Yes, Misfortune did die. And also just isn't dealing that much damage.
Yeah, MF is not dealing as much damage.
To be fair, I think she does have her Infinity Edge spike.
I think she needs LDR before she's going to be able to get through the Braum and the Ornn or do any damage to them whatsoever. Scott College also, I mean, besides the Nautilus, what like hard CC do they have? There's not a huge abundance of that.
Yeah, the very brief Camille stun, and the also pretty brief Pantheon stun, although if it's empowered, it of course can deal more damage and stun for longer.
Yeah, I think Cinnamon Swirl actually.
I don't know if he wins
this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Pantheon is just too tanky at this stage in the game. It can just kind of burn you for Sunfire.
Yeah.
I don't know if he gets out here. No, he does not.
That's a misplay. You're gonna need to force. They're gonna need to force a.
It looks like Wap Doggy is just trying to do a cross map here, just try and push in the wave a little bit. Just kind of
fight mid,
maybe. But turrets are up. That's the thing. They don't have Baron anymore to push, so it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, waves are getting cleared much more efficiently.
Yeah, I mean with
I mean, what is there to take on the map too? That's the other thing. Like.
Yeah.
Don't go in.
Oh wow, that's not good.
A lot of damage. Gonna be forced to use the
barrier and flash. Wow.
Yeah, that's really no death, but
they're looking for something though.
I actually don't even know if it would have been terrible for MF to die there, because like what realistically are you like? There's nothing on the map to be taken. All your waves are pushed out, right? There's not a. And I mean, not having your flash against this Wukong Ornn, like, I mean, they can just like lock you down. And you need to be able to stand in one spot for such a long period of time that I get a little bit concerned when it comes to that.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
See,
Wow.
Baron's up in a little less than a minute. Yeah, well, let's see.
You're my goat, carrying as always, says X6er. That, yeah, I mean, this Ezreal has been absolutely mauling them pretty much the entire game. I think Camille.
This
needs to
Camille
get
might be
out
making
here,
some
man.
questionable choices here.
I mean,
maybe he gets the Wukong,
gets
definitely.
okay, actually, that's worth. They can just rush Baron right
Yeah,
now
they
if they want
can.
to. Karthus is going to do a lot of damage to that.
Yeah,
They know the
I mean,
Wukong's
it looks
dead.
like the MF is sprinting straight up for, towards Baron.
Should have faster move speed than the Ezreal. Getting
Yeah,
that W.
definitely.
Deciding instead to just clear out vision, probably the smarter move.
I mean, I think what
And
what
get
blue
jungle
team
camps
knows
too,
is
I
that they
guess.
can threaten Baron, and so that's what, and like just make the blue team just jumpy.
Yeah. I get you.
I think like red team should have just been waiting to jump these guys probably.
Probably.
They're not. I mean, they're not going for it.
Now the game gets into a little bit of an interesting spot. Colorado College is up in terms of gold, but really it doesn't feel like it because this MF is not like. Where is the lead concentrated? The lead is concentrated in the Camille, who is already going to be beating the Ornn in the side lane anyway, right? And it's in the Karthus, and the Karthus is just getting blown up and not able to like pump out enough damage to make the death like worth it, in my opinion, a lot of the time. So then the question becomes, well, where do you get more damage? You got to get it on MF, and MF has been like pretty behind this entire game. I think you need at least to have Last Whisperer before you're going to be able to start winning these fights convincingly and taking advantage of your gold lead.
Definitely. Who and you just bought Last Whisper?
There it is. You know, I've been casting this game for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. I like to think that I do see some things, and I'm glad that some of the players agree with me some of the time.
Sometimes the game just casts itself.
Sometimes the game just casts itself.
I think Cinnamons Royal has definitely called that he needs help.
Yeah. They can win this. They can win this.
Yeah,
This
they
is
can
good.
win
Turn
this.
on the Ornn, and I think they can win this.
They're
This is the thing. The MF just gets ultimated by the Wukong every single time.
but Ezreal's dead. Ezreal's dead. Wait, no, he's not. No, he's not. I'm so wrong.
The R is coming out. Is that game? I mean, R is coming down. Yeah.
Ezreal's very low. If they can get
Ezreal's
to
doing
him.
insane amounts of damage here, and they're so
Oh,
low.
but Ezreal gets hooked. Maybe.
Nobody
No,
to
burns the
follow up
hourglass.
on. Everybody dies on
my
the side of
gosh.
Colorado College. Oh, that's
Oh,
disastrous.
that's an ace.
That's an
for,
ace. SMC.
Wow. That I don't know. If
Is
that's
that game?
40 seconds.
40-second death timers. They might lose.
I don't. I
They
mean,
can't. I think they can just run it through top, and they should be able to.
I think they're too low. I mean,
I think they can go for it. 20 seconds. Like
20 seconds.
That's
yeah, you're
plenty
right.
of time.
You're
They
right.
got 5 players. Like, if I'm here, my call is to end. My call is to end. Of course, if they don't end,
Karthus is up in 10 seconds.
GG's
Oh,
coming out from Cinnamon Swirl.
yeah.
GG's CC. Fun games. Those were fun games. Fun games to watch. I'm sure they were fun games to play. Well played to SMC. That's going to be a 2-0. We'll pay out the prediction here. But
Damn.
yeah, that's
Put all my Tiger Bucks on that crap.
press continue, and then yeah, there you go.
All right. Well,
Well, gentlemen, such is.
such is.
Anyways, I am Isaac, otherwise known as Fortuity.
I'm Reed, otherwise known as Game Gato.
We will be back with Smash with CC in about, I don't know, an hour and change.
Hour and change,
Something
hour and
like
a
that.
half,
Maybe not
something
us
like that.
specifically, but we will have somebody from the Colorado College broadcasting team.
Yeah, we got so many great viewers joining us today.
Yeah, we want to thank all you guys. You guys really do make this job worth doing. And yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah,
So-
eventually we'll get a Valorant stream on one of these Saturdays. At some
Not
point.
if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, ooh,
But you know,
fighting
that's just me.
words.
That's just me.
All right, well, this
Anyways.
is CC signing off.
Yep. Well played, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.